Hey everybody, this is Rido and we are back to Lego The Hobbit. It's a new day for me, so I had to come back in here and turn on all the extras. The treasure item detector. Turned on Super Slap, we'll try that. And the mini kit detector. That's why we're right at the default location at the end of the map. It's really a end of the journey, end of the line type location to end. I would kind of preferred if the main location was somewhere here, maybe in Bree near the workshop. They're doing a very strange job about having major elements of the game broken up into different areas. Anyways, first thing we're gonna do today is this level in free play. Hopefully, this will get me, well, everything in the first half. This is the level I believe that ends with the plate spinning sequence that was rather long and a big silly thing. It was a cool looking scene, but to have to push so many quick time events. I'm hoping it gives me this flail, because if it gives me this flail and I have enough mithril bricks to forge the flail, so I'm the design for it, then score times 2 is playable, attainable, and that would be really good. We could start getting a bigger load
is a curious
of
creature, brave and
studs each
resilient.
level we play.
It is undeniably a creature of comfort. It is here that we begin our tale of Bilbo Baggins of Bag End.
I talked to somebody who was a fan of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit series. In fact, a fan of all of Tolkien's work. Apparently he wrote some other sci-fi
Some
stories.
people are beginning to wonder about you.
They told me
They think you're
that they
becoming
didn't really feel
odd.
like
Oh.
that even the movies were a good idea.
I'm not the same Hobbit I once was.
That there was a cartoon for the Hobbit like in the 60s, and I remember seeing that. That
I'm
was
sorry, do I
really
know
good.
you?
I'm Gandalf.
Gandalf, not Gandalf, the wandering wizard who made such
So
excellent fireworks.
I kind
No
of
idea
have
he
a
was still in
tendency to
business.
agree.
I'm looking
The
for someone
one thing
to
that
share
they
in an adventure.
did fill
No,
in
no.
was
No,
that
We
in
do
the
not
story,
want any
it
adventures
seems like all
here.
these
Good
dwarves
morning.
were at their throats, and it was about characterization and trying to get along. And I figured it was something close to that, because there certainly is no actual action in this story.
Dwalin.
I would
At your
still
service.
kind of argue that even if there was a ridiculous amount of characterization for
Baggins.
all dozen or so of
Yours.
all these dwarves that get together in this book,
Do we know each other?
you could
No.
do a better job, or at the very least have a shorter book that's more concise. Do a little bit of editing of yourself. So you can see I already have the Master Thief on this, that's good. Is there anything I'm specifically looking for here? Not really. We'll probably run through this really quickly. That's like all the collectibles are in this one little area. I just have to be careful to not move the story forward. Let's see, find one of these guys with a hammer. There we go. More studs. I could use more loot. I could definitely use more studs. See, as soon as you walk at this section, it's just the next guy.
Evening, brother.
I can't imagine needing more than 5 characters, really, in any story.
I don't know either of you.
You don't need
Not in
to
this
do
flat.
12 angry men and have 12 different characterizations. I think you can squeeze it between 5 characters. Trying to even keep more than 5 people in my head sounds like a daunting task to figure out who likes who and who's mad at who. I suppose that's, I guess, also a decent argument why I've not liked the Game of Thrones series very much. It seemed alright, but it didn't ever catch my attention as much as it did lots of other people. Last time I tried to watch it, I did specifically, ooh, a pumpkin hat. Really only was interested in like one character of all the Game of Thrones series. And that was pretty much it. Ah. So here, ooh, look at this Lego gnome. A Lego gnome. This is ridiculous that the game was so short and yet there's this extra section out here. You really can't do that. You really shouldn't do it. There's that an item. Another item collected. Ooh, is that a belly bounce location? Ooh, I hope I have enough resources to feed them. If I don't, well, we're in trouble. And here we have 3 characters on the screen again. They're constantly in this game having to adjust for that. Some more. Let's see. I don't believe I have this character. It's like he has a brown hat and a white beard. Do I have a character in a brown hat with a white beard? Where is he? I should have found this character. I just can't find him on the map, and I don't see him in this collection. Well, I don't have him, obviously. So that's one of the collectibles we're not gonna get, which is probably a decent thought that might save us some opportunities if we have the score modifiers on when we get all of the mini kits, that we might very well get a larger bonus there. So hundreds of thousands of studs instead of just like 20,000 of studs. And I need studs like crazy. There's item number 4. What would it have really hurt the game? How would it really have hurt the experience of the game if we had been allowed to enter in this section and do as we wished? If we had found most of the collectibles. First time we played in story mode, we most certainly would not have been able to heal that guy. I still can't heal that guy. So it's not like you would get 100%, it would just push the player to realize that you could and should make it a goal to get 100%. What's in here? Ah, that's an item we need. Notice how there's like a collectible right next to each other too. It kind of goes to show that they've squeezed a lot of things together here. In a normal Lego game, these items would be further apart by a lot. So I don't think, yeah, that is the guy. And then, how much do you want? 2 bread and 2 of those. Not a big amount, not a big ask at all. There we go. Oh, he just rolls up and eats the Lego thing. What an animation. That is a cool animation. Let's see, is there anything we have that maybe would fix this? See, like this weapon can't do anything to help him. And it doesn't seem like any of these characters in the DLC knows you can't play as the big guys. Nope. Until I find that dwarf, we're stuck. We've done the bonus level, however, so we know it's simply a matter of the character being hidden somewhere in the world, and I'm not capable of finding him, or have been so unlucky at finding him so far. I said this was a new day for me to play, and it is, but it's also kind of a new day for this game, because last time we were able to fix the thing that was holding us back from doing 100%, and so now I can get back on my crazy mentality of wanting to do 100% of everything for no good reason. Let's see, we need a ogre to climb this. It's an interesting trick here. It's like, gotta get up here. We need all the collectibles we can get. Even if I'm just gonna trade them. Is there a solution that's just labeled here? As far as what it actually is? Well, it's not red or green. Must be green. Oh, it is green and red. See, there's a green bar here and a red bar here. That's not much of an indication, but that certainly wasn't screaming out to my eyes that that's what I was supposed to do, but I figured it out, so I guess I can't complain too much. We need this Bilbo, or Frodo. I've got it all backwards as far as the two of them. I think that's one of the worst parts of it, of the story, is just why not the same character? And even this person I was talking to about Lord of the Rings, they're like, yeah, it is really bad writing that he called people by the same sounding names over and over again. It's like Sauron, Saruman, Bilbo, Frodo. I suppose in English language we have similar things. You can have a Jack, Jake, Jim, James, and to somebody who's never heard any of those names, all of those would probably sound very similar. But when writing a story for the real world, you have to take into account problems that the real world may have. What is this, a Morgul blade? I don't even know what is stopping me there. The person also told me that I was right. I thought I had heard it, but that the girl that is Legolas's supposed love interest is actually completely made up for the movies. I was pretty sure. Oh, he's got the Morgul blade, so that'll... break that. But I tried to make the argument that there wasn't very many girls, and the person I was talking to did say yes, but the girls are usually in power. Not that that's really great, because if there aren't a lot of girls but the girls are usually in power, that usually means something along the lines of the queen or something like a queen is killing all the baby girls to kill off competition. Yeah, assuming the species has a close to 50% birth rate of both male and females, or something like that. Yep. So, if you were to say Galadriel and the few female elves in the story are in charge, that's fine and dandy, but then you also have to go, well, where are all the other female elves? Did she get rid of them? Or is it like a bee colony where there is only one queen at a time and everybody else has to go make their own colonies? It's a silly thought, certainly, but when you write your book in silly ways, it brings about silly questions. So we're gonna end up with almost everything, but not quite everything. That's gonna be a shame. We really need to find the right character. Smash. This is a nicely designed area, but a little laxing on the Lego places. Particularly in story mode, where you totally wouldn't have seen that outside section. If you had seen the outside section, we've already done this mini kit piece trick. You'd be seeing very little Lego stuff, very little of the house. Seems like they wasted a lot of effort making this cutscene at the beginning, when that could have potentially been animated, or something else could have been done with it. Could have been skipped, really. I'm sure it's not really in the book that way. It's probably, it might be in the movie, but it may not even be in the movie. The movie was serious, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Not that it's a bad idea, it's just, it's an idea that takes resources away from a game that needed every single bit of resources it could have. Okay, we need to do this again. Can't wait for that score modifier. We've got the design already from this level. If it is the Mithril Flail, then we just need then Mithril, which we'll have to get running around the main area, which is fine. So I'm still at 20,000 here. If I get this next section quickly, I'll get the max 20,000. Here we go. Just take our time. Make sure we do it right. Nope, it went down to 14,000 immediately there. That is ridiculous. It just kind of, I think the game has it programmed to not really give you anything. So do I want to skip a cutscene or just watch it? I guess we might as well watch it.
Feely and Keely, at your service.
So we have Feely and Keely here. As far as I can tell, I never saw them in the story at all. They do this introduction, and the Lego game does nothing to characterize any of these characters. they needed to have either somebody read background descriptions of each of the characters or write it. And for a little kids game, I don't think you can make the argument it should have been a writing assignment, because a lot of kids that could play this game probably wouldn't be able to read. So, but that's what The Hobbit is. That's what The Lord of the Rings is. From what I can figure, is it's about the characters. Go ahead and put that in there. Does that work? Nope. Just breaking everything while we're here. See if we can get this in there.
What's this?
Go.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be cheese. It's gone blue.
It's riddled with mold.
So focused on keeping the dialogue from the movie in here. Like that's even an important factor. It really isn't. One good question is when we get to this plate spinning section.
My dear Bilbo.
One of them's deaf. You're gonna go on an adventure and take a deaf man with you?
Oh, they're quite a merry gathering. Once you get used to them. Tiddy. Oin, loin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus Gandalf makes 12. Plus Bilbo makes 13. One of them doesn't even speak.
You appear to be one dwarf short.
14.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what should I do with my plate?
Here you go, Ori. Give it to me.
So let's look at our studs here. Are we getting a little bit of studs here? Did I drop the plate? Yes, I did. Oops. Suppose we could sit here and play with it and drop the plate some more. But that will give us less studs. And see, this now, knowing how long this goes on, I just kind of want to speed it up and hit the buttons, even if the timing is a little bit off. It's giving me less studs though. If my timing's off, you get gold. So drop it. A, Y. No reward there because I dropped it, I guess. A, X, B. Reward. With gold. So I am getting like 10,000 studs each time I do this. Is this a good way to grind out studs? I wouldn't say so. It's too long, it's a little too much trouble. It's not giving you loot either. And ideally you'd want to get both loot and studs for this game. It'd be interesting to know which of these 14 characters did the dishes.
Gandalf.
Bilbo Baggins, allow me to introduce the leader of our company, Thorin Oakenshield.
So, this is the Hobbit.
And he's called Oakenshield.
Pardon me? What are the dwarves of
But
the Round Hills?
I don't think we've seen this scene.
They say this quest is ours, and ours alone.
We haven't seen the scene where he had
quest.
the Oaken Shield, but we see it later in a flashback, I
Lies a
think.
single solitary peak.
The lonely mountain.
When the birds of yore return to Erebor, the reign of the beast.
I was also told that south of Middle Earth are the evil humans
Dragon Smaug has not
that
been
work
seen
for
60
Sauron,
years. Perhaps
and
the vast
east of
wealth our
Mordor
people lies
are the
unprotected.
evil humans that work for Sauron.
Gate is sealed.
That
There is
the
no
North
way
Hills
we can
have dragons in them,
That, my dear Marlin,
and
is
there's
not
more
untrue.
elves in the north,
If there is a key,
and that
there must be a door.
to the
Answer lies hidden
west
somewhere
of
in
the
this
Shire
map.
over the ocean
The task I
is
had in
something
mind
called the
will require
Grey
greater
Lands
stealth.
that the elves go to. It seemed like maybe a heaven-style place that elves go to when they get old.
And while the dragon is accustomed to the smell of dwarf, he senses
I was also told that orcs turn to stone like trolls do in daylight, which seems strange to me. It seems strange, but the stronger version of orcs, Uruks, will not turn to stone in daylight, which explains Shadow of Mordor, why all the bad guys you were fighting were Uruks. I'm talking all over the story and dialogue here, so sorry if that's what you came for, but I doubt it was. Go back and watch the episode where I played this level in story mode if you want that. Nice section. We got the window shield, the gaffer's trowel, the tea hat, I know that's a quest, and the pumpkin crown. I think that's a quest. We get the blacksmith design for the Mithril Tornado Axe, and I don't think I've seen a quest asking for that. What is this gonna build? Looks like a horse and cart. A very simplistic horse and cart. Oh well. We got a couple of mithril bricks for that. So if I can find the quests that want the items, that's good. But if I can't, my next best move is to simply move on and try to play an area I haven't played too often. Like, I could probably play this area and find 3 of these right there. This is Sauron. Ooh, I could buy Sauron? That would be cool. I'm still looking for the character that we need. So that's who we really need to find. And we're looking for any exclamation marks that would indicate we have what they want. That's a great goblin. This one wants the miner's heirloom. That's not the character we're looking for. He must be hiding somewhere. Here's one too. Apparently we're in nighttime for some reason. So let's... So I was just looking at the map at nighttime and still not able to find that character. Where is he? Where oh where is the guy we need? He's a unique character too. There's a small handful of characters that only have the ability. The guy with the slingshot is the only guy we've seen so far with the slingshot ability. There's the guy with the ability to heal animals. There's the guy with there's Frodo with the ring, of course. The guy that turns into a bear, he has that ability. It's not gonna be used for anything though. Let's run in here and turn in this quest.
Well, is this a bother? How wonderful! You brought me my hat. I was worried one of those thieving Sackville Bagginses might have got to it first. Have this for your bother.
Another mithril brick down. Might as well loot in an area like this. I think that's a good move. And not a complete waste of time. I hope. We need 500 carrots for one of the quests. Oh, and I bet it is. Let's do that quest. I bet that is exactly the case. That guy probably only comes out when we give him 500 carrots because he dealt with rabbits before. So, ooh, this is gonna be silly, but let's run to here. We're flying back and forth from the two furthest parts on the map. We'll run to that section. We'll buy 500 carrots just in studs, and we'll hope that isn't a horrible, horrible thought. It's not a terrible thought, I would say, because I don't particularly enjoy the thought of, enjoy the idea of collecting 500 carrots just for that one thing and then needing a ton more later. So, if we get, can we afford this? Carrots, carrots, carrots. 5 carrots for 3,000. We need a bunch. It knows it's clicking after a while to stop me from just going crazy with it. So, like, sometimes I'm hitting this button and it's taking a little bit of time to catch up. Yeah, we'll go to 600. That way we have a decent reserve there. I think I just spent $200,000 on, well, 200,000 studs on carrots. Ridiculous. Completely and totally ridiculous. Here we are. Why it decided to start me in day and isn't changing over to, well, start me in night and not changing over to day, I don't know. It seems ridiculous to me. I kind of wonder if it might be connected to some kind of internal clock, but that would make a ton of sense. 500 sweet carrots. There you go. I put 3 carrots in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then spent 35,000 for a Bree peasant. Ridiculous. What a waste of money that was. Why 500? Why would you even pick that much? Now what I need to do is, again, attach our best bet right now, which is this, and then cycle through everything here. Get as much collectible as possible. There we go. And where's the guy that wants the collectible in here? This guy wants the miner's hat.
You found it. To be honest, my grandfather was more of a friend of the sister of the miner who found the Arkenstone. But still, that's closer than nothing, right? Who's to know?
Yep. That's every family treasure ever. Well, some of them were probably legitimate, but not many. So the next, like, waiting for a stranger. Yeah, I'm still need that. Tom the Troll is here. So I should ask myself, which way do I want to go with this? I don't think I can craft anything that's worthwhile. Even if I could craft something, I'm not sure I should. So, how about we take this little section out? The High Fells. That looks like an area with not any real complications attached to it. We'll just have to do a little bit of climbing and jumping, I think, to get the mithril bricks. So, like, first quest is this guy. What does he want?
My company have managed to chase most of the orcs from this place, but in their haste the filth have abandoned the wargs they rode in on. Orcs are vicious, but these beasts are an entirely different kind of vicious.
Watch the cut sword just clip through the character left and right. So smash these guys. Easy enough done. Apparently I can ride him. This guy wants something too. 6 down.
Well fought. I believe that's all of them. Say, with skills like that, perhaps you could slay whatever foul creature it is I've heard crowing at night. Its call is almost like a terrible singing. At any rate, I must reward you for your assistance here and now.
So what does this character want?
You're just in time for today's Global Goblin Climbing Contest training. Yeah, tell you what, why don't you give this Tesh wall a try, see how you get on. Reach the end without getting fried. I'll give you a prize.
So we need to swap out to a goblin. Jump. Race while climbing. Seems to give us some extra time. This should be no problem.
You actually did it. Here's what I promised you. Time for me to get to training. The Grevel Groshmin Goblin Climbing Competition waits for no goblin.
It's kind of a funny thought that there would be this just entire orc society with climbing contests and the like. Let's see. I see one more that's maybe locked in this area, I think. Let's get this. Who do we need? Seems like we need the slingshot character. Resolve this great riddle to get the brick. So red, green, blue. That's easy enough. So this one should be green. Blue. That's all I have right now. Let's cycle this. Red, green, red, green. red, green, blue. Something's missing here. Yeah, here it is. One hidden all the way over here. So red, green, green. That should be the last one if I hit this. Man, it just catches so much other junk around it with the targeting. This is a fine puzzle. Why it's not integrated better into the actual levels makes no sense, though. Yeah, it really makes no sense at all. Okay, this one wants us to do another climbing challenge. Let's swap back to our goblin.
Step up, all you goblin folk, and prepare yourselves for the grandiose climbing goblin game. Wait, it's you? Have you actually come to take on the real thing? Because I'm on you.
Grandiose climbing. Isn't there a G word that means climbing? She could have used. It's like perhaps something along the lines of grandiose, gripping. I can't think of a G word, but I bet there is one. Something probably, if you could rhyme grip. Gregarious gripping goblin games. I've got 24 seconds to see if I can restore this. I gotta hurry. This one's a little bit more difficult. 5 seconds. 30 seconds. 6 seconds. So I cannot afford to make that mistake again. That was too close. Nope, nope. 8 seconds. No! I'm gonna have to take this a little bit slower. Let's try that again. Let's run around and save some time this way. Totally cheat that section. No. There is not tight enough controls in this game for a challenge of this level. Cutting it down to the bare minimum time. It feels like I need to just move forward. If the fire's down, it seems like it's slow enough that you can make it. Like right here, I could have made that. But better late. Better be careful. Oh, game, you got me stuck. You got me stuck. Oh, you rotten, buggy piece of junk game. Let's try that again. Do we have to even go in order? Or could we just... Is there a cheat here where we could just run around? Is it really just that the last ring gives us the win victory? So if I could run to the second to last ring, would that start the race and be considered good enough? See, let's just let this happen. And then when it goes down, I think I can go all the way through here fine. But I need to wait for that now. Wait for that to happen. Notice that the ring there on the right automatically gets detected as though I went through it. Nope, 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 nope. Fell off, but recovered. Do I wait? Let's wait. I've got 10 seconds to do this. This should be enough time. Got it. It almost didn't give me the mithril for that.
Grasping goblin gauntlet of gripping.
See? She did use gripping. What you could have called it is the gripping gauntlet. That's a good one. And so we've got now a red question mark here and a red question mark here to figure out what items they'll give me for what mithril items. Alright, we are in the darkness. What do you want? Just this guy.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't think anyone would come. I knew I should have never wandered in here alone, but my curiosity got the better of me. Oh, it's so dark. I can't find my way out. If you have something to light the way, could you please escort me out?
Sure. Come on. Follow me better. Man, he's slow. Dumb dwarfs with their dumb short legs. So I'm slightly pushing on the walking left stick. That way he doesn't... Look, there's an orc just escaping with us. Whatever. You want to fight or not? No, that's actually not. That's our second player character. I thought an orc was just bugged out and was walking besides us. Let's get that gold while we're capable.
Oh, we're finally out. But no, it's dark out here. No, no, this won't do. I can't very much ask you to make the sun come out. I must be brave. I at least have the moonlight now. Thank you for getting me out of that cave. I'll be alright from here.
Yay. But he does have another quest for us. It's like... Don't you? Let's see. How do we get to this?
Oh. Is there anything more pathetic than a goblin that's lost a climb? Yeah. If I give you this thing that rescues you from falling, could you forge me some new mithril claws?
So she wants the mithril claws for fall rescue. Fall rescue is not really a necessary item to get or have. Look. Let's just hit him. can't hit B if you're not going to allow me in. Oh, you're not going to allow me in either. So I may have to play a level. I may have to fast travel out of this area to get that next quest because it's bugged again. Not in a terrible way, I don't think, but in a bad enough way. It's bugged, and that's bad enough.
All I wants to prance and sing, trum-ty, trum-ty, trum, and you could forge me just the thing, trum-ty, trum-ty, trum. It's called a mithril music kit. Your life would be complete with it. Your prize will find you mithril bricks. Drum-de-doo-de-dum.
Mithril music kit, we don't have it already. And there's one more mithril brick up here. There you go, the Witch King will buy. Why not? So we need to switch to Legolas. Well, I can switch to this first. And then shoot this, and even probably shoot that, but then I still need to switch to Legolas for the elfin ability to hop up there. There we go, there we go, there we go. So I think on the map, the guy is gone now. Oh! Look, it's a totally different thing. Ridiculous. Let's talk to him.
Where do you think you're going? This establishment's for orcs only, and you don't look like no orc to me. Move along, shrimp.
It's like a disco party.
Where do you think you're going?
An orc doesn't look like an orc.
Orcs only, and you don't look like no orc to me. Move along.
So what we need to now do is to see if any of our custom characters has an appearance of this picture. It's probably kind of unlikely, but it might have happened. Hey, it did.
Where do you think you're going? This establishment's for orcs only, and you don't look like no orc to me. Move along, shrimp.
So it's not just a hat. It is also the chest piece. And maybe the green arms too. So there seems to be a little bit more to it than I would have thought. We've got about 7 minutes left. Let's run here. Let's run to this and run to this, and then we'll call it quits for the day. We've cleaned out one nice section. That's good to know. When we change it to daytime, will there be some new quests over in that section? Maybe. Maybe not. What does this guy want?
Oh,
it's this guy again.
It's you. You know I said I'd be fine after you got me out of that cave? I wasn't. I've been chased by more creatures than I could count without growing extra toes. And it's still so dark. I just need a good night's sleep if I'm going to make it the rest of the way home. Please, if you could just make me a camp. Please?
It's ridiculous. There's a camp like 5 feet that way. Let's see, what does he want? 10, 30, not enough rope. I've just wasted all my currency. Oh no. Let's see. So I need a ridiculous amount of rope to appear. And it's not giving me rope, it's giving me other things. Here's a couple of ropes. That's 11. Do I need 20? In the dark, the ropes are hard to see. So that just makes it even worse. That's some 14. 17. Let's see, do I have enough rope now? I need 2 more. Is this a level? It is a level, okay. Interesting. Where are you, rope? Anybody else want to show up so I can hit it? There we go. We've got 24 now, so we was able to get the best result. I guess I should go spend several thousand extra amounts of studs getting other bits there, getting more rope. I don't feel like I really want to do that, but I may very well be required to do it. Maybe it should only be 4 selections that are vastly different. They're pretty different here. I will usually, at least. But maybe if they had it more be an A, B, Y, X thing instead. And see, we just made a mistake on something that was used later, so it became an X and then turned back into a selectable option.
Is that for me? Oh, thank you. You don't know how grateful I am. Once I'm rested up, I'll be ready to tackle whatever the world throws at me. So long as it's in the day. It doesn't have pointy teeth. Or claws.
I wonder if moving their mouth is something that they should do. As Lego minifigs. It's never really bothered me before, but just thinking about it. This may be way far away out. I don't think I can, in the time frame, reach it. It seems like it's either through this tunnel or this tunnel that we reach this section. It doesn't feel like I can just go this direction and let's see this. Where's this cave taking me? This is a nice looking cave. If I needed to mine, that is a good looking mine spot to keep into mine. Keep at the back of our pocket. Save that, but getting over to the other side seems impossible in the time frame I want to spend. So let's sleep. Change the time to day. So we can look at the map in the daytime. We still need that character desperately. Let's see. Sometimes it feels like you need to hit a button, sometimes it feels like it's just a loading screen. And see, it makes it seem bright day, but then there's always some shader. There's always some shader or something going on. See, all three of those are nightlife things, and that certainly changes the twist. A lot of the stuff is actually nightlife stuff. Maybe that's because I've already gotten a lot of things. But Tom Bombadil is not the character we are looking for. He just doesn't look like he exists. He really doesn't. He seems like the character that we need is hidden behind some quest somewhere. So maybe I needed to run to every question mark and really talk to everybody. That's the only other thing I can think of. If each one of these guys is looking for an item, that would certainly help a little bit. Here's the guy that can turn into a bear. It wouldn't be a terrible thought to run over there and unlock him as a character. We've still got a decent amount of other things to do here. See, Onin doesn't seem like the guy we need. And yeah, he's just not on the map. It's rather strange. Rather strange. So hopefully we'll do all the levels in order. We did this one this time, and next time I will do... Which one will I do? Let's see. There should be a level somewhere around here. Azog the Defiler. Is he the next one? As best as I can tell, he's the next level, so that's who we'll do. We're making progress, though. We're at 33.4%. We've got 38 of 98 characters, 40 of 160 mini kits, 19 mithril bricks, so now we are starting to make some good progress there. 17 of 16 master burglars collected, 3 red bricks collected. Didn't make any progress there today, but we've collected 53 of the 253 mithril bricks too. So there's still a lot to do here, but definitely a chance we're going to get it all done, which is nice. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rido. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.